Good morning. Wakey, rise and shine. It's morning time.
Big up everyone, and big up all the wrong uns watching as well. I love yous as well. So we had the 3D Fight Club fights last night, and obviously Lion King was on it. And before anybody starts thinking that I'm gonna badmouth him or anything like that, that's not gonna happen. You know, big up to the lad for even turning up, for even taking himself to there, because a lot of people will be sitting there and thinking, it didn't matter, it does matter he turns up. I would like to see a lot of other people turn up, you know what I mean? It's very easy to sit behind a computer screen giving out orders or telling someone to do something when you're not going to do it yourself. And I've always said, do not send someone to do something that you're not going to do yourself. So yesterday I was a bit confused because I asked a question yesterday about the 3D Fight Club and I put two answers. One said, is Lion King gonna kick ass or is Lion King gonna get his ass kicked? I honestly don't know how I could have asked that in any different way apart from just putting win or lose. That's not how you generate interest in any kind of poll or question or anything. The next person to say to me that I'm after attention or views or anything like that, why are we all on YouTube? We're obviously after some sort of attention, aren't we? I can definitely admit that. I'm definitely after some sort of attention. Otherwise, I wouldn't make a YouTube channel, would I? But at least I can admit that I'm after the attention. So, I obviously got a bit of shit off somebody for that question. One thing they did say, if I wanted to go over and have a chat with them, no. I won't be coming over to anywhere and having a chat with anybody to get bullied. If anybody wants to talk to me, I will set my own live up and you can jump on my panel with my subs and my supporters, and then we can talk properly. I don't know why though, I keep out of everything. All I'm on here to do is make a channel and run a channel. I've been on here for two and a bit years now. I haven't just come in the last 6 months, and if you're not on here to like build a channel or this, then you have to ask yourself why you're actually on this platform. You know what I mean? Are you here to just be a viewer, or are you here to make a channel? Or because mine isn't just sitting about on a live stream slagging people off. Definitely not. So first was the press conference. And like I say, big up to Lion King for turning up. But the press conference, I don't know. He let himself down a bit in that press conference because he didn't put his phone down. He had that phone in his hand when he was sitting at the table talking to them. He had it in his hand when he got up. As soon as he got up, he put his hand in his pocket. That his posture was all wrong as well. You know, if you're in a standoff like that, like where they stand together like that, you need to stand up straight. That's first thing. This stuff should have been told to this person to start off with. Now, getting him to fight next week, I wouldn't do that. He needs to learn how to punch right from the basics. Because nobody can say that he gave any good punches or anything, because he didn't. He got punched a few times and he went down. Let's be honest. But big up to him for turning up. So before anybody starts saying, that's not. People can have their opinions without putting the boot in. We are all on YouTube and we can all give our opinions on anything. No one's laughing at him. You know, the people that are laughing at him are the people that wouldn't do it themselves. 100%, you know, he doesn't deserve to be laughed at. But he does deserve people to be honest with him and to, not blow smoke up his ass. So he went into the fight and you couldn't, do you know what? To be honest, you couldn't really see that well. The camera was quite far away from actually, I'd need to see it better. Plus, don't forget, like I say, what you know, what I know about boxing, you could write on the back of a postage stamp. But what I could see was that he wasn't ready for this. The younger lad was a hell of a lot better. Somebody needs to explain to him that it doesn't matter what you've been through or how much heart you've got. That doesn't matter. You still need to train. You still need to know how to fight. And that's another thing in the press conference when he was talking to the lad went, I don't even like talking to you, or I don't even want to talk to you. And that Lion King went, well, that's what I do. I talk and I'll do me. Yeah, well, when you're fighting, that's the talk's finished. This is what should be explained to him, talks on YouTube, because YouTube and the real world are complete opposites, right? In the real world, what you have to be worried about, you have to be worried about the lad that's quiet. That lad that doesn't say anything. You have to be worried about him. In real life, the lad who shouts the loudest usually can't do anything because they're shouting, they're saying, oh, I can do this, I'm a machine, I can do this, do that, do that. Usually they can't. It's the quiet person you have to watch. On YouTube, it's complete opposite. The quiet person's treated like an idiot, can't do this, can't do that. And the one who shouts the loudest, who's on YouTube threatening this, that, and the other, are made out to be like big, hard people when it's not. In real life, it's the opposite. So what you're seeing on YouTube, then put that into real life and it'll be completely the opposite. So the talk has to stop when you get at the ring. That's it. There's no more talking then when you get to the ring. And I think that's what he learnt last night. Now, he doesn't need smoke blowing up his ass. He needs to explain properly, exactly, and maybe a little bit more training, a coach. He had no coach. I don't know. If you want him to be a fighter, you need to give him that little bit of training, don't you? Instead of sending him into fights blinded, turning up, like I said to somebody yesterday, turning up, full respect for that. But then when you do turn up, you become stupid because what you're doing is you're doing this to be liked. So when people fight, they fight because they've got a reason to do it. They've got a heart to do it. They've got, I don't know, 100 reasons to do it. If you're not interested or into it or anything like that, you're fighting just to be liked on a platform, then you become stupid. Because what you're doing is you're putting yourself in harm's way, something that you're going to fail at just to be liked by people. I would never ever do that just to be liked by people, like do a certain thing just to be liked by people. I'd rather do my own thing, and if nobody likes it, then that's tough luck, isn't it? The people that do like it, then the people that do like it, the people that don't like it can go and, I just think when you fight, you've got to, I don't know, they have like a reason to do it, don't they? And they've done it for that long, and I just think shoving him into fight is just the wrong idea. He's not ready. He needs to learn a bit more. He needs a lot more training. He needs to go right back to the basics of even throwing a punch. But massive respect for turning up, There's a lot of people on here that will say, can say whatever. But they're behind computer screens. You never know whether they would turn up. If you would turn up, then get a fight, You could always get a fight and prove yourself. There's no reason why you couldn't do that yourself. But yeah, that's it for now on that. I wish him all the luck in the world for whatever he does. But I honestly do not think fighting is for him. Some people have got the gift of the gab and who can talk all sorts, and there's some people that can't talk all sorts but will turn up and do some damage. And I honestly think he's just a person that can talk, and that's fair enough. That's fair enough. But you don't have to pretend to be something you're not, if you know what I mean. I'd rather not pretend to be something I'm not. I'd rather be the person that I am. Because if you pretend that you're proper hard and that, and you can do this and do that, when the time comes and somebody does land on you, then you've got to prove what you can do, and then that's when you get found out. So it's best just to be honest right from the start. All of us can do something. Don't be thinking for 1 minute that you can't do anything, because I'm telling you, if it come to it and someone got hold of your family or done something to your family, I'm telling you now, that instinct inside your head will make you do something. So we can all protect ourselves, and we can all do this and we can all do that. Take it into like a kind of a big arena sport like that, then you might fail, if you know what I mean. All I can say to people is just do you and be you. Don't be anybody for anybody else or follow anybody else. Do your own thing. I see a lot of people saying about sheep and that, stuff like that, but they're following other people. So you've then got to look at yourself and think, am I really a sheep, or am I calling other people a sheep? Or, I definitely don't follow a narrative, and I don't think anybody else should. All think for yourself and all be yourselves. So because I've been talking about it, let's play the fight. So we'll play the press conference of Lion King, and then the fight, and then I'll come back to you after that.
Fighting out Hastings in a way. I ain't lived there long, but I'm going to knock you out. I know I am. I'm going to knock you out, mate. First round, second round.
Did you understand that?
Yeah.
Straight in for the kill, no messing about, eh?
I'm just being honest, mate, I ain't doing all the staring in the eyes, mate, because I'm confident enough to beat him. I ain't got to look at him. I ain't got to do all that stare off shit. I'm looking at the ground. Because I'm confident enough I'm going to beat him. I don't need to try and intimidate him. And he can try and intimidate me by looking at me, but it's not going to break my confidence, I'm confident as ever. I've got my own mindset, I'm my own man. That's it. Nothing can beat me, bro. He cannot beat me. This guy cannot beat me.
Where are you from, Muhammad?
He can't.
Kurdistan,
He
bro.
loves it.
Kurdistan, yeah?
Yeah, man.
And how was your training camp? It's good?
من دروس كراهم بوشار كردن تدقي لمن دالي و إيشي منه باشا بلا أمشو بلا زور عزم بقصة كردني باشا بلا أمشو چی پی چی دكا بابي كابانا كاوتم كا بلا let's
He was born for fight, okay?
Okay.
He put his life on it. He's going to knock him back tonight. First round, ain't going to last second round.
Okay.
And he's been training.
بلا بابي كا بلا نوكاوت
And he said you don't like talking too much. You just like
Yeah,
save it
that's
for the
calm,
ring.
bro. That's calm,
Save
innit?
it
I
for
like
the ring.
talking.
Yeah.
See me, I like talking, so I'm just going to do what I do, innit?
Yeah, you can talk.
Listen, everyone's got the voice, they can do the talk. Yeah.
بلا بيشان من دا
No, I said he's gonna knock
He
me out. I
wants to
said
see
I'm
it.
gonna
He
knock
wants to
him
see.
out.
He wants to show everyone what you're about, and he's going to show everyone what he's about.
That's
what he
calm,
wants
innit?
to
Yeah.
Well, that's it, you can't be no fair in that, lads.
do. Yeah,
Because I'm about it, mate.
That's
I'm
why we
about
get
that
it.
life. Getting in here is nothing to me, mate. I walk around the ring now, I'll own it. You know what I mean? It's nothing.
I'm actually looking forward to
I'm
this
looking
fight.
forward to this.
Yeah, trust me, bro, because everybody wants to see what I can do. Because I've got no talk the talk, and I can walk the walk. You know
Guys,
what I mean? I've
I
got
wish-
the heart there. And look, maybe got a better skill set than me, but I don't even believe that. But all I believe, I've got the heart, bro, and I'll keep going and keep going and keep going. You knock me down, bro, I'm getting back up. I don't give a fuck. Because I'm fighting.
So
for,
you're going for a first round knockout.
I'm going for first round knockout, yeah.
That's it.
I'll
Same
say
as
that.
yourself, first round knockout, yeah? Right, boys, listen.
I don't
If we can be
Wish
friends,
you
we can
both
be
the
friends,
best.
but I wish you both best of luck. Let's have a stand off. Oh, let me in the middle there, lads. Right, boys, have a stand off. You done then, boys? Yeah. No shaking the hands? Or strictly business? That's it, boys.
Here we go. Second round of the evening. Round one.
See, so as you can see there, that was quite an easy defeat for that lad. What would have been nice was if that lad would have had a bit of a better fighter. You know, he's been sent in there. He hasn't a clue really, has he? He didn't put up any kind of guard. He just kept putting his hand out, trying to grab the other lad's punches. And that's it. Someone needs to actually go through it with him and explain where we went wrong, rather than just pushing him into a new fight. That's not how someone's going to learn how to fight, pushing him into fights every 5 minutes. You need to teach him exactly what he needs to do. But obviously that won't happen, and he'll just continue the way he is. But nobody can take anything away from him that he did turn up. You know, that's my stance on it. So let's start with these live streams.
Am I right or wrong, Baron? Am I right or wrong?
You're not wrong. You hardly ever are, Spunky.
Tank.
It's like playing a guitar, isn't it? You've got to take your time to hit the right notes.
Yeah, exactly. People think I can't play the guitar, but I can play the guitar when I'm sober. I just can't play it when I'm pissed. But it's fucking hard. It's not easy.
No,
you know, it's easy when it's sober, but if it was easy, everybody would play guitar, wouldn't they? You know, it ain't easy. It's fucking hard. But I can play the guitar. You know, like hours and hours, years and years practicing the bastard. You know what I mean?
I can feel that rain coming. It's humid.
Very sure it's not Spunfish getting hot and flustered. Talking about his custard.
My thighs are getting all sweaty.
It's the poached eggs that did it.
Yeah, I'm thinking that for sure. Some lovely poached egg.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's all about. At the end of the day, you can be trashy or you can be classy. I like to be a bit classy, right? And I think the poached egg, you know, that's the real fucking deal.
Classy on the street, trashy between the sheets.
Cup of tea, cigarette, definitely.
Cup of tea, nice little china cup with a nice cup of tea and nice bit of poached egg, crispy toast. That's what you want, you know what I mean?
Nice cup and saucer.
Yeah.
You're right, there you go, Shosh. You know what I'm on about.
Don't forget the Lincoln biscuits.
There, darling.
I do.
Yeah,
so don't forget
Lincoln
the sauce.
biscuits.
Don't forget the china salsa. You're right, Shaw. You're right. But don't forget the old little the pinky. You know when you drink it, you
yeah,
get
that's
pinky.
the one.
Your pinky up.
Finger.
Yeah, I still do that. I still eat my toast like that.
I know, I do, yeah. Do you know when you got a cup of tea? I do. With the finger comes out, yeah.
Yeah.
You do,
Yeah, you look at yourself and go, what the fuck are you doing?
I know, but it does. You can't help it. I know I'm saying if I have a little like china cup with a tea, my fucking little finger comes out.
Yeah. It's like it does it itself, isn't it? It's like DNA, didn't you?
It does. It does. Because I watched
Because
which I exactly got.
Is that an English thing?
Maybe it is. Yeah.
I think it, like, you know, does it go back to like Earls and shit? Like, I don't know. Somebody good. Oh, God, where's Lynn?
Yeah.
I was going to say, somebody Google it.
I don't know, but my granddaughter does it, and she's always done it. You know, holding a bottle and things. She's always had a little pinky out.
Yeah, it's a muscle
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
That's something people from cutting fingers off back in the Middle Ages.
It's like your body just does it itself, isn't it?
Yeah.
It does it automatic. Yeah, you don't think about doing it. It's done automatic pilot. It just does it, doesn't it? The pinky goes out.
Yeah.
Sminkety pinkety.
Yeah.
I wonder what its reason was. There's got to be a reason behind it.
What, the pinky?
Well, I don't know, going back to cave days or something, it come out because it had to hold a fucking pile of sticks or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's going to be something.
I don't know. Because I'll tell you what, when I've got a mug of coffee, I don't do it. When I've got a mug of coffee, my hand's like that closed. I just drink the coffee like that.
Yes.
But when I've got a nice china cup of tea, boom, straight away.
Do you think it's because we realise? Do you think it's because we realise it's a delicate thing, and we, you know, it's a cup and saucer? So you know, we've been told that it's
You can't get as many fingers in the handle of a cup.
You can't get as many fingers.
Yeah, you got it, Michelle. You got it. That's what it is.
So your body will go, yeah.
The OK side. You're doing the OK side, aren't you? OK side.
Show me how you do that right now.
Was a mug, you grab it, don't you? And you go boom, boom, boom. But not a china cup,
It's
a
about
nice cup
balance.
of tea. The saucer,
Do you know what I
with
mean,
the saucer.
UK?
It's all about
Saucer.
balance.
That's
Because
the
You think
one.
it's
cups that
balanced?
used to have handles on them. No,
Well,
hold
then
on,
you'd
Baron's
hold
got it.
that. You'd hold that then
It said that
you
teacups
would.
in 19th century were wide-shaped and flat at the bottom, making it hard not to spill anything. The pinky helped keep the cup in balance, and that's why
Oh.
you lifted it, because it was for the elite to have the nice cups.
You're not just a
So,
face you
so genetically, that could have been passed down to us then, Binks.
No, only 19th century.
Genetically, you know, like, you know, down, and it's in our DNA to do that. Don't know.
Too soon for that.
I swear it's only an English thing, you know.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
But man, she is an old soul, is the little Laney. She's
I was
an
going to
old
say,
soul.
but then you've got babies that I bet baby. Oh, I don't know. I'll have to.
Yeah, I know that. But is that going to roll?
Wow.
Oh, it's something worth pondering over, isn't it? We've got to ponder over
She
this.
does it when she's eating things as well. It's not just when she's drinking. If she's eating a sandwich or something, the little pinky
She
fingers
pulls
up.
it out. Yeah.
Oh,
I know what you mean.
right. We're doing about tea then.
I do it when I eat my toast. When I eat my toast, I can see me now. I eat my toast and my
That's cute,
fingers
isn't
out.
it? That's cute. And how old is she? How old is she, Binksy?
2.
Can you
There you go,
see?
2. Yeah, there you go. That's cute, that, mate.
Can you see
That's what
Chubby, Jason?
What, in the chat?
Yeah, he needs blocking him.
What is he saying?
I kicked him. He come backstage. I kicked him, and that's come up. Can someone do the honours, please? Can someone do?
Is he having a tantrum? Temper tantrum?
What's it saying? Hang on, let me get my glasses. What's it saying? I can't read it.
It's threatening to grasp Punk. Be a
Well, he's
grasp.
saying he's going to get rid of my channel.
It's threatening to
Pack it up,
fucking grass.
Chubby.
I think he's going to get rid of his friends.
Just pack it up, Chubby. Jesus.
Leave it.
So what's it called when you create a load of clones then?
A fascist.
Deviant behaviour.
I don't mind Chubby, but I'll tell you what,
Not all
Chubby.
deviants are
Listen
bad.
to me. If you listen, Chubby, you cunt. I don't mind you, right? Right, wrong, you're only having a laugh. But don't start this clone shit, right? Because that's below the belt. Once you start fucking doing clones and fucking people up with clones and all that shit, I'll tell you what, I will fucking knock you out. You know, a friend of mine doing the clone shit. Get the fuck out, you cunt. Show your face now. Come on. Get on, panel. Show your face, you cunt. I'll knock you out here and there, you cunt.
Did
To
someone
be honest,
get
Spunkfish
rid?
could be in
Did
trouble
someone
with
get
losing
rid?
his
Yeah,
channel
did
because it's against terms of services to try and weaponize your channel against other people, which is what Chubby was doing last night, saying to go and porn bomb Master Ron's channel and that, and to get him
Has he
taken
done it
down.
again? Yeah, he was, wasn't
So, Mr. Chubby Rain, if you're listening, you could be in danger of losing your channel
And your shit.
through breaking terms of services.
Jason, you want him gone? Jason, do you want him gone?
I was doing it live
You want him
yesterday.
gone, yeah?
And I got
Yeah?
porn bombed a couple of times.
Absolutely.
All right.
It's just threatening
Okay, I've done it. It's gone.
It's just
Yeah,
threatening my
it's gone. As long as you know.
Yeah,
As long as
he's
I had your say so.
So if anyone disagrees, they can fuck off too because he's threatened my channel.
Yes.
There you go.
Well, you know me. There's no mods in there to do it, so I have to go in there and do it. So it's
All right,
like,
John. All right,
God.
mate.
Chubby,
Hey, I like
you're
you,
a
John.
fucker.
Yeah, big up, John. Yeah, I can't see you, but I can hear you. I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Is Dave fell
Well,
asleep?
you've met John, haven't you, Michelle?
I
You
think
looking
Mike-
devil. You've met John, haven't you? You looking devil. I love John, me, Michelle. I've got a lot of time for John. A lot of
He's a
time.
nice guy. He's exactly, he's
Yeah,
exactly the same online as he is off. That's it. That's him
Yeah.
offline. He's no different. No different. No tone extra. He doesn't raise his voice above that level. He's so
exactly. Yeah.
just a humble
Chill.
guy, just quiet. Yeah, chilled.
Oh,
Lovely guy.
to me, John,
Good
right?
friend.
John is an absolute legend in my eyes. Is John? He is. I know he'll say no,
He's a
I'm
good
not and
friend.
all that, but I know he is an absolute legend. A lot of time for John, I have. And the reason I've got all the time for him, do you know why? Because he's a fucking nice guy. He's a fucking nice guy, isn't he, John?
Oh, John is, yeah. Fucking right he is. Yeah.
No, you're not.
Oh, I see. Look at it now.
Right, where's my bloody glasses then? Because I can't really see these bloody comments here. I love
Evening, Abba.
you.
Good to see you.
Dave asleep. Gypsy
I'm
Day.
showing you a way of doing it.
Oh, is he snoring?
The best people.
No, it's not snoring, but it's not.
Is he?
Your way of
Let me listen.
It's been quiet a long while.
Yeah, he's usually asleep. If he's not, if he's unmuted, he usually goes
I'll
on
mute
call,
him.
but
I'll mute him. Chubby, fuck
if
off,
he's
man.
asleep.
I'm not letting you on. End of story. He's fuck off. Shall I just ban it?
If that's what
You
you
are
want
channel,
to do.
Jay.
Ban get.
No, let him on, let him on. Let go on, let's see what he's got to say. Let him on, Jason.
Just
Come on,
threaten
let him
my
on.
channel. He's just threatening my channel. Fuck him. He can go do one. I
You
like
see, I've got a clone now. There's a spunkfish clone. That ain't me. Chubby, don't blood me, bang, bang. That ain't me. See what I mean? There's clones everywhere, mate. There's clones everywhere.
He showed me himself backstage, to be fair, man. The other, the
He's
first,
not done a
he's
crinkle
been
and
back
flashed
twice,
himself.
so it's been 3 times.
That was him in the chat. That was him
Yeah.
in the chat because I
Yeah.
checked his channel.
So if he's doing these wrong things, then I've got to protect myself a bit. That's all.
Gripper knows that he
Whoever
made
the
a channel.
spunkfish is in the chat, that
There
ain't
was
me, obviously. It ain't me, so
There
just
was a
block him.
channel called Gripper
Can you block the
78.
spunkfish in chat? Because that ain't me, that.
Okay.
Yeah, is there a spunkfish in there? I haven't seen a spunkfish in there.
Yeah,
I
I
can
just
see
saw
this.
spunkfish. Yeah, spunkfish, chubby.
Oh,
You
that
don't
one
join.
there. Okay.
Yeah, there, I've highlighted it.
Yeah, that ain't me, obviously.
Alright.
That ain't me. That ain't me.
It's probably chubby or someone.
It's a clone, yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
see, he's
clone.
cloned everybody. Chubby, see, you don't do yourself any favours, you fucking idiot. Such a mong.
I love that word.
I do too.
I've created a monster.
Shit, what do I do with the fucking cat? Oh, jeez.
Where's your? Well, that tells me that whoever's that fake you, I've blocked because I can't see them. I can't see them in the chat,
Ooh,
but I can see them on Spunk. I can see them on StreamYards.
Well,
So
think
I've
about the
blocked
people
them.
that you have blocked, Michelle, because it's not many.
I have blocked them.
So go look through your block list.
He must be asleep. So there you are. He's going to. There you are, in between there. So who are you then? Because I've blocked you.
What's the name?
I've only got 5 people on my block, 4 people on my block list, and 2 of them are the same person. 2 of them are optical turnkey.
That's funny, that, Michelle. You've only got 2 people on your block list, and 2 of
I've
them are
got
the
4
same
people on.
person.
I've got 4 people on my
Like
block
that.
list, and 2 of them are the same person,
The
which
same
is optical
person. Yeah,
turnkey.
I like that. I
And
like
optical
that.
turnkey was just in here, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's here. Yeah, he's in. Crazy, isn't it?
I might have to get changed.
So I can't do that. So is Laura around, or you'll have to make someone else a mod and get them to block that account. I can't block it
I'm
for
here.
you.
I'm a mod.
Yeah.
Right, so can you block the spunkfish? Yeah. Can you sub to them first? Find out who they are. Find out when they come.
Yeah, go on the panel.
Send me the
go on
link
the channel.
because I want to
I've hidden
see.
him on the channel.
Okay,
because
but
that
get the
ain't
link
me.
for
That
me,
ain't
please,
fucking
because
me.
I've
That.
blocked them.
Yeah.
I have blocked them.
No.
So I'd like to see who that is. So get a screenshot of it and share it. Yeah, and get that link. Get their thingy to me because I definitely 100% blocked them.
Go to the channel,
Silly
find out when it
people.
was made. Block the fucking cunt. Bastards.
You can't see the fakes. Then they've either blocked you or you've blocked them, Mickey. See where up here where it says Laura. See, Laura says he must be asleep. Yeah, can you see it?
The app name
Laura
is
said
Spunkfish666.
Mickey, you say he's going to block me, and then
Yeah, it's
Laura
that
says
Mr.
he must be
Meatball, that
asleep.
cunt.
In
It's
between there,
Mrs. Meatball, yeah. If you're listening, Mr. Meatball, I will knock you out, you spastic cunt. That Mr. Meatball's
Oh yes,
alright.
Chubby, you don't jive with me. I'll smash
Created
you, bang
15
bang bang.
February 2023.
Never mind,
Spunkfish666.
Mr. Meatball, you're a piece of, you're the low-life scum, mate. I will smash your fucking brains out, mate. You fucking Mr. Meatball. I'm Mrs. Meatball, you fucking sick, twisted cunt.
look at my block list. I think I might have blocked them and all. No, I haven't blocked the meatballs. I haven't blocked the meatballs at all.
Mr. fucking Meatball. I haven't forgotten you, mate. I know what you're about, you little spastic piece of shit. You should have been down at birth, you Mr. Meatball. Coming round pretending you were a fucking carer. You go and shag BBA up the ass, don't you? I'll tell you what, I'll execute the lot of you. I'll set you all on fire, you fucking spastic cunt. Fucking Mr. fucking Meatball. I can't stand that cunt, mate. It's all right, twat. Mr. Meatball, Mr. Meatball, we love you. I don't love you. You're an evil cunt. You'll smash your fucking brains out, you little spaz cunt.
Did you get
You get him, Tony. Get him, Tony.
Is he not on your Christmas card list, Spunky?
I know, you know
Smash
Mr.
his
Meatball.
meatballs
He's
in.
wrong, and he's wrong than that cunt. It's worse than Burbit and all. It's that bastard. Yap, fucking yap, you fucking
How are you,
spaz.
Mark? Good to see you, man.
Mark, good to see you.
Hello.
Wow.
Hello.
Preacher, right
Show
out
your
there
face,
when
then.
you can see them in StreamYards, but you don't see them on the chat. I was like, what?
Yo, here we go. We've got Mark Kelly in the house. Is that the real Mark Kelly, though?
Yeah.
He's got a lot of clones. Is that the real Mark
Pretty
Kelly?
sure it is.
Yeah, go on, Mark. I like Mark.
He did a bike ride today. It was lovely, Mark.
Yeah.
I watched the replay of it.
Yeah, I do like Mark. He's a good guy, man. He's got a good heart.
Yeah. Not another one that's not afraid to say how it is.
Yeah, that's right. But I do like Mark. You know why I like Mark? Because he ain't got no ego. He can have 100 in and he'll just behave. He ain't no fucking film boy. And he ain't no fucking live free. He ain't no Martin Blackburn with a big ego. So you go around thinking they're it. I'm fucking Martin Blackburn. I've got fucking 10,000 subs. I'm live free. I've got 10,000 subs and all that. And fucking, I'm film boy. I run the Cessna. I'm a fucking. You should know better, film boy, you old bastard. Have you seen him? He's a right old cunt. He's got a young voice. Have you seen his face? He's a big old fucking fossil, mate. I'll put an axe in your fucking head.
Fossil.
Well, fucking jive, mate. You don't fucking jive me, mate. You don't fuck with me, mate. Fucking spastic.
Gone now, though, hasn't it, Spunks? The cesspit is near on gone now.
Yeah, you know why? Because he's a fucking piece of shit.
The money scandal.
Yeah, that piece of shit.
Yeah, the cesspit got toxic.
Yeah.
Kiddo.
You can dance with the devil, yeah. Play with the sword, you die by the sword, don't you? Simple as fucking that.
I used to like listening to it. I never went in there. Never spoke in there, and I never went.
I had no problem with the cesspit. Absolutely no problem at all.
It was.
You know what?
It was my guilty pleasure. It was my sin. It was my guilty secret.
Subs. He had 12 fucking subs and says film boy, and I went on for a week. He did a live week and said, "Oh, hello, I'm just new. Like I got no subs." It was all Spunkfish, all right, mate. Oh, thanks for coming in every day and all that a week. And I said, "It's big, right?" So anyway, I had things to do, right? I came on 6 months later. He's got thousands of subs and all that. I said, "All right, hey, film boy, it's me. Remember when I told us?" And he went, "Who the fuck are you?" Yeah. That's why I don't like you, film boy. You fucking pissed out my back, mate. I'll stab you up, you fucking cunt. You should have been down at birth. Because you know what? Cunts like you just take off people. You've got no moral fibre. You're just a fucking me piece of shit, aren't you? You think you're fucking clever? You're not fucking clever with me, mate. I'll fuck you up. I won't kill you. I'll torture you first, mate. I'll slice the skin off your flesh. I'll put a needle in your eyeball. You want how do you like that? Want you pissing your pants before I execute you, you fucking spaz. Fucking jive, mate. I'll fuck you up. On my own. I don't need no backup, you little cunt. I'll do it on my own. My little finger, you see that? My little finger. I won't have a China cup. It'll be in your eyeball. I'll pull your brains out with it. You fucking spastic fucking cunt.
Yeah, there we go. It's good to get it off your chest, I say. Better than having bent up aggression, for sure. Let it out.
Yeah. Do you feel better now, Tone?
I do.
Breathe. Deep breathing.
Woosa.
I'll tell you what I want, right? And it does mean a lot to me. Are you still there, Shaw? Could you speak? I do like Shaw's voice. Could you count to 5, Shaw?
I'm still here, love.
And we thought we heard someone shouting.
Yeah.
It was Dennis.
I thought it was Dennis. I've seen by the way, I can confirm Dennis's head's about 10 stone. Dennis's head's massive. I thought it was you, Dennis, when I was coming down. You can see why. You can see why he's not been knocked out. Like he can take a shot now.
Well, that's what it is, isn't it?
He's got a big, massive head.
5 litres were one of the first cars.
Yeah, you won't want an headbutt.
It's all right getting cheeky now, isn't it, saying that when I'm not there? You know what I'm saying?
Do you know that, that motor you got is one of the first cars to use fly-by-wire on the throttle. It's got a potentiometer. Was the BMW 5 litre? Yeah.
Who's that account, Robbie Brown, BKFC? Is that the fella that fought Decker?
I've seen a comment. Yeah,
Oh,
I've seen a
fake
comment
one,
before. It's a fake one because I've seen a comment and he said, Decker Heggie tried to touch my knob when we were fighting, so it must be it's a fake one. Oh, listen,
Hey,
breaking news anyway.
Bobby K wants a rematch with Ben. Is that the real Bobby K now, or?
No, I heard Bobby K's in jail. I was on Motorsports earlier, and I heard Bobby K might be, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Even if I clicked it, I know I'm a mod, but I ain't got a clue what your channel's about anyway. I don't know. So come on, guys, all the other mods who know about these, have a look. Let me have a look at him.
How long did you stay for, Dennis?
There was someone backstage, then
Bobby
God,
K.
Peggy's boss. I might have been
Bobby
done
K's tooth is stuck in
Big up
Barnes
all the
Road.
coffee buyers as well. You had a real people supporting the show as always. Big up to you.
I've got a bit of a funny story if you want to hear it.
All right, what was it?
So I was recording that.
Oh, yeah, wasn't the Bread Cartel. I only missed the Bread Cartel. Hey.
So I'm there.
I can't believe it, didn't know they were there.
No way, mate. The Bread
We went
Cartel
out with home and Lloyd said, didn't you see the Bread Cartel? They were behind you.
Yeah, so no, it was even better than that. So I was
You was standing behind me.
I was recording it. And there was a guy dead close to me, right next to me. And he I could
Someone
feel
called
him
Jenny
next to me.
backstage.
Called who?
Whoever you are, show your face backstage, please.
Make sure it's not a photograph or a little video. Do a simple Simon.
You're just showing me darkness. You're just showing me darkness.
Yeah, no such thing as darkness, mate. We need light, bruv. We need not light. No
It's
dark
safe,
here.
it's safe,
We're
it's
all
safe.
on the light.
Go on, fella. Turn the camera off, fella. Here we go, lad. Yes, Steve.
Hello.
Yes, the fella.
Yes, brother.
Big up, Steve, fella.
Big up,
Are you on your way home now?
Yes. Yeah, just on my way home, mate, now. Minus
who
one
won the last
passenger.
I want to know, who won out of George and Walker? Who won out of George and Walker?
The last fight, you mean?
Is that the last one, was it? The one with the gold and all that?
Yeah. The tall kid, it wasn't Walk. It wasn't John. John didn't win. He got a nasty cut over his left eye. And I mean, nasty. And
the other
he let it carry on.
Yeah, the other kid, Walker, he was about to win.
A lot of people fancy didn't know that Johnny Walker is meant to be good, didn't he?
Do you know what though? The other guy was 6'4". He was like Andre the Giant.
Was he massive?
He was huge, but he was tall. You know, he was slim, but he had the reach. He had the reach. You know, John's short and stocky. You know what I mean? But you know, if he catches you with a fucking haymaker, it's good night. But the other guy just jab.
Keeping him at range, was he using his range?
He was, yeah, and John didn't really want to engage or get close.
Yeah. Jabbing him using his jab. That's where Lion King went wrong, man. He weren't using his jab, Dave, was he? He didn't use. He had no jab.
Do you know what I'm going to say, right? The Lion King, Danny Leeds, you little piece of shit, right? I swear on my kids' lives, me and you will meet up. Because you are not one a little gobshite laughing at Lion King losing. Do you know what?
Yeah, well, don't forget, he's meant to be fighting. He's got to fight Lion King next week. There's a fight arranged. So let's see if Danny Leeds will turn up for him.
Got in the ring with a guy. He's only 18, believe it or not, and he's won 20 fights in his own country of Iran or Iraq. And
you're breaking up, Dave.
That's fucking ring.
Is he driving? We're losing connection with Sir Dave.
You know what?
Dave, you're cutting in and out. Can you hear him?
No, your signal's bad. Dave, your signal, bruv.
It must be your signal. You're driving. Might be because he's on the motorway. Dave, are you there, fella?
I think we lost Dave. Big up, Dodgy Dave. He'll come back on in a minute.
Yeah,
it's just a connection before this 5G, 4G was a lot better than 5G. This 5G, it smashes me about. Big up, Tracy. How you doing, darling? Big up, Tracy. Yeah, and Danny. See, it's easy to talk. He's cheap, mate. Danny, you're going around upsetting more than you please, boy, aren't you? You've got to snap out of that because next week you're fighting the Lion King. And do you know something? In July,
imagine if he doesn't turn up to fight the Lion King, then now he's talking all his talk. He's only hyping the fight anyway, isn't he? Well,
I can't even see it. I can't even see. I want
to see Lion King versus Danny Leeds. I want to see them fight like.
Yeah, I do. I want to see Danny Leeds.
So put the Lion King. I was showing the Lion King's fight on here yet.
No. I think you showed a bit of it. Let's get the full fight up, mate. See how we done. He had a few shots. Yeah, big up Kelvin. You made it home, mate. Big up the East. Ed East, bruv. Right, always Ed East. Big up Ammo Ash.
Yeah, James.
At least he turned up, mate. And I've got a lot of love for Lion King turning up, mate. How much bottle does it take to turn up, get in a ring with all them people and fight? And you know, not just the people there, it's all the people on YouTube.
What was that thing he had round his neck?
I don't know. He had something round his neck. I don't know what
when he come in, I thought it was a tyre. You know, like an inner tube.
It wasn't like an inner tube.
And look, I hope Lion King hasn't turned to doing that devil worship and voodoo stuff. He wasn't coming in with some voodoo thing, was he? I hope it was a cross.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was.
Is he Catholic? Is he Catholic to have a cross?
I don't know. You know, he might have been doing some dark Satanism.
Yeah, come on, that's why you lost there, mate. You're going to tell me the devil, mate. You will not.
You bring you back with the Lord next time. Come in with a cross, fella, and learn how to throw a right cross.
Yes,
and you smashed them. Yeah. But you know what, like, it was entertaining. It was where wasn't it where going just to watch that?
Listen, I'm just going to say it now. Right?
How great was his walkout, lad? Hey.
I'm just going to say it now, and this is my honest opinion, and I've actually got me saying it on the recording, and I just seen that lad coming up the stairs, and that music, it was that, you know, that, like, I think it was like an Islamic, like, you know, like it was like this music.
Yeah,
it was, like, it was terrifying, wasn't it? And he come out, the lad, and he threw a little combo, and I thought, oh shit! I thought, this is about to go pretty, anyway, yeah. I just seen him come out and he looked chunky up, like he looked like well built.
He looked well built, and he looked like a good
he looked like he could crack a bit. I thought,
he looked he looked heavy and Lion King, like strong.
No, definitely. Like a little pit bull. He was very there.
We're gonna have to take an air sample off Mully. And if we catch him using steroids, we're gonna call a fight. We're gonna call a fight up. Because Lion King's natural. Hey.
Oh, Lion King's got.
We're gonna get you. I know. We'll have to get your sergeant involved. Hey.
Yeah. Listen, let me tell you my fucking story. Right. So I'm sat there and I was recording the Ben Hatchett fight. And I was, over in my little spot where I snuck off Grey Mandate. And I'm there, and this guy's right next to me. And I just looked to the left and I said, "Hey, don't blink." And I looked and it was the Brick Cartel guy. And he went,
"Hello."
Oh, it was just like, when I looked, made eye contact, I was like, "Big up, Ice Queen." Yeah. Anyway, it's not a big deal. It was just funny, yeah.
I can't believe I never knew it. I would have got them. I would have interviewed him, definitely.
Did anyone know who won that? Did that John Dillinger fight?
Yeah, he got beat. Dave was saying that Johnny Walker fella beat him.
Johnny Walker?
Yeah.
What,
he got cut on his eye. He was the big one with the gold on. He's the one who had all the gold. Meant to be like 6'4", like a big old giant.
I think he's the TD heavyweight champion, is he?
Oh, I don't. I'm sorry. I've not caught up with it all. I should have had a look really before I come on.
Yeah, no, me
I just watched them fights. I did a bit of a back draw.
We were more interested in the Lion King's fight tonight. Right.
That's all that matters. Go in there, mate. Go in there to support the Lion King. And Lion King, God bless, brother. I'm sorry I wasn't there to support you, mate. I said I was, and I never normally say things I don't know.
I'll be honest though, I like to stay pretty neutral, right? And I'm going to say this.
Don't ask me.
I'm going to say it, right?
Yeah.
If you do that kind of gobbing off when you're doing combat sports, if you don't back it up, get ready for what the repercussions are, because that's why. A lot of guys, they don't talk shit. Like you get a lot of pro boxers and they just turn up, do the business, so you've got to take what comes with it. It's a cruel fucking sport.
Yeah, and hopefully, that might humble Lion King now, and he might
it needs to, because
now he might realise, right, I do need to listen. I need to get a coach. I need to listen to me coach, not thinking he knows better. And give her a go in a gym if he can get a trainer to work with him, and then come back better.
Trained versus untrained can get very dangerous, and that's all.
You did say that,
Yeah. But anyway, listen, I'm sorry, I don't want to shit. I'm just saying, you've got to be impartial, haven't you, and just say it as it is.
That lad was quite a high level when he's that lad he was fighting.
I never give up. The ref stopped it, didn't he?
Yeah, he didn't give up.
He never gave up when he got back up.
He didn't give up.
Well,
he was bouncing right back up and wanted to start straight away.
Knockdown ruling it, Dennis.
Oh, his ear were bleeding and that. When he's come and sat down, he had fucking blood pissing out of his ear, so it might have knocked his equilibrium. You know what I mean? That's what
There was a shot that landed just as he dropped him, and you seen his back leg go, and I was like, "That's him done." I could, his legs weren't right after that. But the lad could crack a bit, that's what it is, isn't it? It's a cruel old sport, and
he came to win, didn't he? The other fella, he came to win, and that's it. It's just fucking.
If he's training regularly and ready to go, which he definitely wasn't. Listen, people can talk shit all they want. 18-year-old, that's a problem. If he's 18, that's a problem. You know what I mean? He's young.
I want. If Lion King's going to fight again, there's Danny Leeds here. And I think Dave's going on. Danny Leeds, would you show your face, fella?
Yeah,
I don't want to see him fighting same fighters. He needs to fight other YouTubers like Danny Leeds, people like that. You know what I mean? Or
I'm going to jump off, mate. But it was nice to meet you, Dennis. And I'll see you in a bit, mate. Yeah,
thanks
peace
for
out, mate.
good night,
thanks for sorting me a ticket out as well.
Goodbye,
big up to the 3D Fight Club for sorting me out a bit of a ticket to get in and that. You're a gentleman and sorting us out. Yeah, peace out.
I fell out with you now, Norris. Anyway, I fell out with you, man.
Big up, Norris. God
Yeah,
bless.
big up,
Norris.
Norris.
Good days. It is. What do you think, Dennis? When you see fight, you do a bit of fighting and all that. What do you think about centre of gravity? Do you think understanding centre of gravity, movement, and balance?
Oh, Danny Leeds, is that
Understanding
you,
your
lad?
balance
You
when
need
you're
to show your
switching
face,
feet.
fella.
Do you
Yeah,
think that
it's
plays a
a
good part and how to deliver power?
Yes,
Danny.
Power to ratio.
Yes, lad.
Yeah, I'm no
How you
expert,
doing,
me,
boys?
PP, but he had the advantage of the reach. Yeah,
Listen,
and
I'm
if
not
he'd have
on long
used
yet.
that
I've got my son
on the
here with me,
jab,
bro.
you
Are
know.
you ready for what do you think? What do you think of the Lion King? Then you're going to fight him next week, still.
What do you think, Exmo? Obviously, I haven't said.
Oh, he's
He's
coming
an
off a
animal.
loss. He's a dangerous fighter now. He's going to try and get that right, that wrong,
He's
innit?
going
You
to
know
be
what I mean? I
hungry
reckon
for the
he's
win
going
now.
to I reckon
He showed me what he's
working.
working with there with them swings, yeah, and there's no way that I'm too quick for that. So we'll see on the fight night. That's all I'm saying. So
Yeah,
yeah,
but Danny,
we'll leave it
you
at that.
put nothing out there. You put nothing out there. It's
PP,
showing
that's the
different.
that's the
What do
best
you
thing. I
mean
don't
by
need
Yeah,
to
that?
put out
Danny,
now.
you haven't
I
done
don't
much
need to put
training
out
out
out there.
there,
I'm not
lad.
going to come and show myself up on the day. I'm not putting nothing
Yeah,
out
but
there.
you're
I'm
not
just going
doing
to
it
show
on a
you
big
guys
show,
on
are
the
you?
day.
It's not on a big
Yeah,
show. It's not on a big
who's
show.
just
It's
saying
on.
I
this
It's
don't
is
want it
big
to be on a
show,
big
Danny?
show. I'm happy to do it
Yeah,
the way
but
it is.
Danny,
So
until you turn up, fella. If
Danny.
you, until you're gonna look like you're gonna be talking smack, saying what you're gonna beat him. Wait till you turn up and all that. But then if
listen,
you don't
Exmo,
turn
I've
up,
already spoke to BM behind closed doors in the last week or so, and I've already confirmed already a week after today. So next Saturday,
so
I'm ready.
next Saturday.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what he
Danny,
said a
you
week
play
after. But
hopscotch.
if Lion
Did
King
you ever
agrees
play
to it, that's because
hopscotch
he
as
hasn't
a
spoke to him
kid?
personally. He says.
Yeah.
Danny, did you play hopscotch as a kid? You know, a bit of chalk and all that when you do a drawing on the floor and you play
Where's
hopscotch.
James to come on?
Nah, mate, we used to do the pound coin game against the wall, man.
But they didn't come out the ones you were young, weren't you? 1983 they come out. That's penny up the wall. But
We used to
hopscotch,
do it
like,
with pound coins
understand,
when we
like,
were grafted
that's
on
what I mean. I
corner
want
in
to see a
summer,
bit of
man.
centre of gravity and dancing and all that. See
But
what
yeah, I'm
you're
not going
about.
to disrespect him tonight. I've said what I've said in comments or whatever, but I'll just say how it is. I'm there next week. If the fight's still on, I'm there next week. You guys,
Alright,
so
let's
you'll
have
see
it
it.
right,
But
Danny. Yeah,
Danny, you can't
Danny, if you was in
disrespect
the ring
that.
with
You
that
didn't
other
even
guy,
turn up. You didn't even turn up downtown to me in Yorkshire's finest. You know what I mean?
You
We
weren't
were in that
even
fucking
there,
thing
man.
on Yorkshire's
The closest
45.
you're
I'm
coming up here is
15.
to Q
You weren't
Lake
even
next
nowhere
week,
near there,
PP, man.
bruv. Right, you weren't even nowhere near there. And then when you did turn up, you was knocking on people's bivvies like a ballet dance. Going,
PP, there were two
Right.
there were two cars parked in car park, and there were two people sleeping in. Unless you have a boyfriend, I don't know, but there were two people sleeping in car, and that's it. There were no one else inside.
And how would I do that when I've made videos of how I live when I'm out?
That's what I'm
fishing?
saying. So unless you had someone staying in car, that's it. There was unless you had an invisible car parked up somewhere. I don't know.
Well,
But we
no,
even
my car
searched
was in the
cars,
car
and
park, bro. My
there were
car was.
two people
I told you where I
sleeping.
was. I was in Peg 13, mate. You know where I was. He was on the other side of the lake, walking up and down, banging on bibbies.
You're
Going,
forgetting
PP.
PP. I've been there
Hey,
plenty of
oi,
you only
times.
went,
Queuing
you only
in the
went up to
summer.
get the title now, PP.
Hold up.
Did you say
And
what's
I
that?
told
Danny
you
Lee
I
said to
wanted a Big
Julian
Mac
that he
meal.
hopes his kids tie a
What?
slaughter.
Yeah.
Did you, Danny?
Why did you say that to Julian? Danny, why did you say that to Julian?
Oh, no.
Danny.
It's like that, innit?
Yeah. Why say that, Danny?
Say that again. Sorry, I left my phone. Say that again.
Why did you say to Julian, I hope your kids die of a slow death? In the back chat. And you done it because I saw it.
Do you know what it is?
Oh, yeah, where you meant to meet Benny today or something, Martin?
Say that again.
Where you meant
Why
to meet
did
Benny?
you, Danny,
today.
I'm here
say
now.
to Julian about
He
his
knows where I
kid's
am.
got
He
to do
knows.
about
He knows
anything.
where I am. He knows exactly where I am. I told him the
Yeah,
hotel
but
I'm staying.
Danny,
He goes,
you
"Oh yeah, I
talking
know
about
where
his
you are."
kids here. You talking about his kids. Why talk about his kids saying that about his kids? Why do that?
Why are
You're
people speaking about my dead
you're
dad?
going down the wrong road, Danny. If you're a man,
that what you're
you
doing,
wouldn't do
Danny?
that. Would I say anything about anyone's? No, I wouldn't, mate. No, I wouldn't. As a man, I can't comprehend that. And why didn't you go to Blackpool and meet Benny today? Where's Benny?
I'm in Blackpool now. He knows where I am,
No, you
PP.
ain't.
He knows exactly where I am.
Turn your camera on then. Benny's in the chat. Turn your camera on. Show us Blackpool.
Benny G,
I'm
yeah,
inside. I'm
good
inside
point, lad.
with
Show
my
us the
son.
Blackpool Tower.
Huh?
Show
Yeah,
us the
go on,
Blackpool
show us.
Tower.
Show us, Danny. Be the man you are, bruv.
You're not
Because I'll
in
tell you
Blackpool.
something.
You haven't played
Be
up
the
in
man you are.
Blackpool. Benny's waiting for you.
Benny's not waiting for me. He has fits. He can't even come out of his house.
Defo, mate. Big slapping.
Benny's waiting there.
Yeah, but Danny, listen, mate. I'm going to get Danny. I like you, right? We know the same people, but you can't go slagging off people's kids,
Benny,
mate.
come
What's
on,
that
mate.
say
Jump
about
on,
you?
fella.
What's that say about you? And then I
Yeah,
get
Benny's
people
here, look.
threatening my
Benny
flower
said
shop
loads of bollocks, he
when
ain't
these
here.
20-year-old girls working in there with hammers.
Big up,
And it's
Benny,
coming
fella.
back to you, Danny.
Danny's going to roll off hiding from Benny, now what? Danny's going to make the excuses he's got to get off on that now. Scared of Benny. But yeah. Danny.
Fucking say shit about him, but listen, none of them would even turn up there. At least he turned up, he got in the ring and he tried, didn't he? So, you know.
I wouldn't.
If fucking
Not at my age.
Ben's been and pinched his charger and they've went to the granddad, so I've got any fucking good chargers.
But listen, I'm in the car and my phone's going to go dead too. It goes off, that's why. But I've just been looking through the chat as well. I've seen Crossy's in there, isn't he, trying to play the hero again? Like, oh, look at me. I'm a good guy. I'll donate to one to your life.
He's upped it to a
Crossy, why
tour.
don't you come on and explain to us why you were making fake stories up about Anton?
Crossy donated one to the PayPal.
Crossy said he's
We'll
going
get
to
to drink
donate
and drink.
200
Instead
now.
of coming on trying to look like a hero again, like, I'll put a one in him right now. Get me a link. I'm a hero. I'm a good guy. Why don't you come and explain to us why you were making lies up first, Crossy?
Can you tag me in it as well?
Right.
You can
And let's
donate.
face it, Lion King said the winnings were, if he won, the winnings were coming to Scout Centre. So, Crossy, we don't want your fucking money, lad. Shove it up your ass. But anyone that wants to give Lion King any money for turning up and getting in the ring,
we're not
he
non-believers,
deserves it.
Crossy.
I'm not going to take them winnings off him. But Crossy, Lion King doesn't want your shitty one, lad. Shove it up your ass. Stop trying to play the hero and the good guy. You're the wrong one. You make stories up behind the scenes.
Evening, everyone.
Lies up about people.
Yes,
Bro, jump on this fucking panel now. Coming on here trying to act a hero. I'll put a one in his coffee link.
Yeah.
You're a fucking little troll, lad. You make stories up behind the scenes about people. You little wrong one. Get on here and explain yourself.
Emma, I'm trying to get a
your
fucking...
cake. You
I'll
good?
take the one.
He did say he would be back in half an hour, Crossy, about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, he did.
Wanting to play hero again, like, oh, look at me, I'm taking people for the cancer treatment. Oh, I'm taking people to the court cases. Oh, I'm donating the one. Fuck off, you little bum.
Crossy set the PayPal
Get back in your fucking troll group and troll people.
Shut up, Benny. Let Emma talk.
Sorry.
Yeah, shut up, Benny. Don't have a go with your pipe, lad. Fuck's sake.
Emma, what about he can get a fucking... He can get a gram in if you want.
Well, go on then. Hurry up.
Crossy, donate to the PayPal and I'll get a gram.
Benny's getting cheeky, isn't he?
Fuck, Crossy.
I'm sorry.
Fucking
What I'm trying to
wanna
say
be
is,
hero. Oh, look at me, I'm a good guy. I'm donating a one. And then he's in his fucking troll account making lies up about people to spread. Hey, Crossy, Kieran and Tunes have told us it was you that told them that Anton was this Anton Lewis that shakes babies. So come and explain yourself. Hey, instead of trying to make out like you're a hero and a good guy, we all know you're a little troll. Get on, Venom. Get on. Before I have to come to Rock Ready and bonnet you. Fucking, oh, I take people for the cancer treatment. Oh, I'm taking people to the court cases. Oh, I'll donate to one. I'm a hero. I'm a good guy. You're a fucking troll. You stupid fat cunt.
You don't pay.
Benny, shut up. You've already been told to get hold of your crack pipe and shut the fuck up. And I'm
mute
speaking.
myself, Emma.
Right, get your case, you
Oh.
You're not there,
right, that will be all till I'm home. Much love. Big up, Benny.
You scared him.
Did you hear Benny piping up though? Yeah, no. Putting little 2 pence in.
I'll have his one or I'll sniff his one if you want, like.
Chaplin don't give a fuck, mate. Chaplin is like, send that over to me, mate. I'm getting high tonight.
No, careful, because
Big up you lot on the panel anyway. Big up all you lot in the chat as well.
Why is Crossy even in here? I just don't understand. He's been a big
He's come to
hater
give
of
me a
us.
one-off. Crossy, it cost you
He's-
100 quid to be in my chat. I've
Oh,
got
that's-
you should give us.
What do you mean your chat? I thought this was our channel you've been telling us the last 3 months.
Well, it is our channel.
All this
I mean, what's that little maggot doing in here? He's been rolling us for the last 6 months, hasn't he? Remember?
Mm-hmm. Well, he said he's going to
£100 not enough. We need 2. No, we need 3.
Julian.
No, we need 4. You know what, Crossy? You ain't got enough money, mate.
1400.
Big up to fan. Big up exposing wrongers.
Where was Crossy in charity month? Crossy didn't donate anything in charity month. Now you're running in here. Oh yeah. Listen, you're a groomer, Crossy. Go away. All right. If he comes back in here, block him. He's a groomer.
He comes back
It's
here.
the
Get him on
man.
the fucking panel.
He's going to get you a few joints and me a packet and.
Oh yeah. Listen. Yeah. Listen, if you put in some debt
Shopping-
funds in
Shopping
there,
said
Crossy,
he's
we can
blessed.
get on.
Get him
You
over
can buy
there,
me.
yeah.
Crossy, yeah, you can buy me too. Yeah. Don't forget, Crossy, when you donate the money, right? Tag it, Julian's Dabs funds, how much I got, right? And then Shuff's Rec Party fund, all right? So you need to make sure you put Jews. Yeah?
Tell anyone who donates, tell us who it's for and what for, and because obviously then.
No, it's all for shuffling. I'm just saying, but Crossy, you got to make it out to me and all, because you've been trolling me for 6 months with the gang, ain't you? A bit longer. So come on, show some love to Jew too. Crossy, the man of the coin. He never donated to the charity month. So the man of the coin, come on, get you some dabs.
Julian, did you watch the fight?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it? How many times did he get knocked down?
Well,
just the once.
Twice, but once was literally his trainer had come off. I think the other fella stepped on his foot. If you
one
get
of them
one.
ones, yeah.
Yeah, and they stepped off. The trainer come down. So obviously he sat down because his shoe come off. The referee went. I don't know whether they class that as a knockdown, but it was no knockdown. But some people will say 3 times. So I'm going to be light and explain. But what I see the first time, it was just because he was sitting down to put his trainer on. And then the second time, to be honest, I was just paying the cab man. And literally, I took my eye off it and I missed it. I didn't even know he'd been knocked down. I said to the person, did he get knocked down? And they said yes. So I can't comment on that. But then obviously at the ending, he basically just bit down on the gum shield, went to the middle of the cage and swung a big right hand, went to follow on with a left. The dude done the same, stood still, bit on the gum shield, throw down, and he connected just before the left connected. He didn't knock him out clean. He was just a knockdown, and the ref just the ref
Fair
had
play
said
to him.
enough.
Big up Lion King,
Yeah.
though. Danny Leeds, call out Mohammed.
But what
Danny
I could
Leeds,
say,
this is for you. Call out Mohammed because you're bumping off Mohammed like he's some mug or something. Yeah, so if you want to gain any respect, like you said, Lion King's light work for you. Why don't you get in touch with 3D Fight Club? Because you're palming off this fella like he's a clown, you know what I mean? So let's see what you're made of then. Because we know you're a grass and we ain't going to turn up somewhere because, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's in black and white and you're making Leeds
we don't all
look
want to
soft.
be going to jail.
You're making Leeds look soft because I tell you what, if that was round our manor, you'd have a big Mars bar on your face and everyone would know. You wouldn't even be able to stay in the manor. So if it's in black and white in a newspaper that you've grassed people up, mate, then and your people round there and you claim you come from the streets, fucking hell. Who wants to claim they come from the streets anyway?
I know. That's all.
Mate.
The only claim you can normally have is from the streets is when you come from the streets and you reach a very high spot.
Exactly, bro.
And what I've seen of him and the way he rolls, he certainly ain't reached the top. In his
The
adult
guy
life.
takes selfies in North Face like he's sitting in there in designer jobber and all that lot. You know what I mean? Aqua comes out. Oh, mate. Fucking hell.
The thing is,
You
don't want a name. The clever people.
Big up Soil.
Fucking name
The man's 28,
you know what I mean?
so let's say his adult life started at 18. He spent, out of 10 of them years as an adult, 5 years in prison. Really good road man, you, ain't you?
Oh, no.
I thought the villain was the man who didn't get caught, you know? Not the man who's always getting jail half his bloody life. Unless you're coming out to some big pot of gold. But he walks out to, well, that didn't work out. £100 a year. So he didn't even get £2 a week for his crime while he was in jail. I mean,
I
you'd
just
be
imagine
better off
it
on
like
the benefits.
in your local newspaper saying like basically that you're fucking grassed up your mates, your codees. You're basically you got the lightest sentence out of all your codees and all that. Look, like, come on,
Yep.
speaks for
I
itself.
He's
This is
supposed
it.
to get a third of, and he only got 18 months, the dickhead, instead of 2
Yeah,
years.
hang on. Let's ask the chat, because listen, the chat was here. A lot of the chat was here the other night. The way I spoke with him and everything, and broke it down with him, because I give him a fair crack,
I
like
see
the
that.
same as I did with our string. So everyone who in the chat, what does the chat say? 1, for Danny's a grass, or 2, he's a roadman, gangster, no grass.
Form character.
So that's 1 in the chat for Danny to be a grass.
Someone put a 1 in for me.
Have you got it, like?
Put your own one in. Put your own one in. If you're on the panel and you can, put your own 1 in. I'm loading up now. Oh,
But
if you,
all I
I'm loading up
didn't
on
see
my
no
other device.
ones. Then all I see was more ones. Like, fuck
Yeah.
me.
Well, I've just added my 1, so you know what I mean. That's a lot of ones, Danny.
Even for you, Danny, because we know you're watching.
Danny, that's a lot of ones, Danny. I mean, we're only a little channel, Danny. That amount of ones is sort of you seen on a cesspit or a exposure like the big channels. We're a little channel, Danny. There's 150 people in. Look how many ones there is. That's a lot
You
of
want
ones,
any
Dan.
respect? You want any form of respect? Call that Mohammed. Like you said, he's light work and fucking. You're not being funny, but fucking. Like the geezer's nothing, you know what I mean? So go and call him out and let him be you'll be number 12, mate. I guarantee that.
So I take it. Where's this been, layer cake?
1 second, Joe.
What's that? I'll see it on some fucking about when I tried to punch in to see if I could watch the fight live on YouTube or to see if it was thingy. And I punched it in and it come up and all I see was fuck. I was a bit late for it. Lion King's fight had already happened or something.
Oh, I'm talking about Fanny from. Oh right, yeah. Whereabouts was
Fanny
that?
Leeds was on. He was on the channel. Fucking
what channel?
Jumping on there. That older one. That Northern Irish fella. The young fella. Only a young fella. Yeah.
Fucking
young Northern Irish fella. Where's the baseball cap and all that lot?
Oh, what, the Irish ball is it?
Nah, not him. No. Northern Irish fella. This fella's Northern Irish.
I don't know who that is.
Crossy's getting the gram in.
I've seen it. He's been around for a little while. I think he used to go and fight in trolls and that lot back in the day. But when I see Danny Leeds jumping on, like, talking about, I hope Lion King comes and sees him next week. Like, why is he calling everyone to Leeds for? So a bit of minerals, mate, and travel.
Crossy, I don't know if you heard the deal for you to be in here. You've been trolling me, Shuff, with the trolling gang and Anton, right, for the last 6 months. So like Shuff said, get your money in the PayPal. Shuff would like a gram, and I'd like a gram. It's about the same price. I'll take a dabs, and Shuff will take a sniff. And then we'll leave you in the chat. Let us know. Let us know, Crossy.
An 8 for cover.
Show us the love for me and show the love for me and Shuff. Seems you've been with the troll gang for the last 6 months, bad mouthing us left, right, and centre and shit. And Instagram accounts made up and charity fees gone on. When you've been on that side, do you remember? Because it was sides, wasn't it? When it was just a moral thing. So, what are you saying, Crossy? You going to show the love, or are you going to fuck off?
I've just checked his channel out. He's put Lion King flops. I hope you turn up next week. What a dick.
Well, do you know what I mean?
Fanny Leeds the grass.
Fanny Leeds. That's what he said to me. He started getting all excited in the back, and then goes, "Yeah, he come to Leeds."
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me, you are a proper fucking YouTube gangster, ain't you? Fucking come to Leeds. Gives it all the big one. Don't wait until I get back from Spain, and then I've got to go to Leeds. I mean, what for? For a grass? Grass, get off your ass, get in a car, come down and see me, and I will bash you up.
He's got to deal with fucking Yorkshire police, isn't he? For every person he gets nicked, he gets a fucking, what is it? What do you think, get commission? Or
well, I reckon he's walking around with a walking panic alarm in his pocket, you know what I mean? Yeah, like a CS gas, but he's got a little red button on it. Pop!
It's nothing.
Will show up in seconds, in numbers.
He's like an albino pepperami. skinny little cunt, mate, talking like he's fucking some big cunt and all that lot, like.
I know he looks about 5'6", layer cake. I'm like that. He calls me a skinner cunt. I'm like that. If I was 5'6", mate, I'd be built like Jeff Capes. I mean, take that almost 10 inches off me and stick that in the rest of my body, mate. I look like massive. Take his head a bit down. Cool. Think how much I got in this head. And
He might think that's a bit fruity, talking about 10 inches and sticking it inside. You know what he's like, funny legs.
Yeah, let me just show you
well,
this, boys.
the Peggies of the world would definitely be clipping it and going, oh, look at you talking about 10 inches and stuff like that. We're like, yeah, Peggy, when was the last time you even had 6 inches up your girl? Take that.
And that's where we're going to end it for this morning. So another thing I'm a little bit confused on, like people talk about people reporting channels and stuff like that. Yet someone's reported me to the police, and yet no one's mentioned it. No one's really talking about it, and that person's still frequenting chats. Yeah, I just hope he doesn't end up reporting one of you to the police. I think that is actually something that should be talked about. But obviously other people don't. But I just hope yous don't get reported to the police. But just remember, if someone can report one person to the police, they can report more. That's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow.